Hello Grumpy Golfers and welcome to your next instalment of A Golfer's Ramblings. Now the plan today was to film this on the way to Celtic Manor, but where I've got my camera it wobbles a little bit too much when I'm driving now. For some reason it makes too much noise, so I couldn't really hear you couldn't hear what I was saying on the audio. So I'm parked up. Let's crack on with your questions. Who's that guy off Twitter has asked me two questions. The first one's regarding Tony Romo, who from what I can make out is an American footballer turned golfer. Same sort of thing Michael Jordan tried to do with baseball, but he's doing it with golf. And who's that guy's asking me, do I agree with the invites that he's getting onto the tour events, and is he taking slots away from other actual pros that are working their way through the ranks? My answer, I don't really know a huge amount on the story, so my answer is sort of based on what I think and what I understand. So yes, he's getting sponsored invites to the events, which I have no issue with, providing he's not chopping it round. If he's there, he's making cuts and he's contending, there's not an issue. What you've got to bear in mind is that's how Jordan Spieth got his card, by sponsors invites. Well, that's how Jordan Spieth's tour career started, predominantly was from tour invites. So do I have an issue with it? Do I see it wrong? No, if he's performing well. If he's not performing well, then it's a little bit different, and then they've got to start giving him the invites. But if he's out there, he's not making a fool of himself, and he's in the mix, there's no issue, no issue at all. Who's that guy's second question is, the British Masters is going back to Close House. Do I agree? I don't see why it wouldn't go back to Close House. It's a good course, it has the infrastructure to hold it. Yeah, why wouldn't it go back to Close House? I don't neither agree nor disagree. I think with things like the British Open, should it be at a fixed course? I don't see why it shouldn't. Should it travel round? Again, it's down to the tour, as long as it's played at decent clubs. What I would say is it's the British Open, or sorry, the British Masters. It's always in England. Never been anywhere else. Why not Celtic Manor? Why not somewhere in Scotland? There's other courses outside of England that it could be hosted. So I'd like to see it move. If it was going to move around somewhere else. So where potentially? Got the 2010 Celtic Manor, which I'm looking at right now, is absolutely beautiful. Yeah, where would I like to see it held? I'll come back to that because I've been asked that question later on. Next question is by Michael Vine, again off Twitter. This is obviously relating to my journey down here today, and he asked me, would I prefer wine gums or fruit pastels for my journey, and am I packing nappies in case I get stuck in traffic? I didn't get stuck in traffic, I had a good run, so the nappies are still in the boot, I didn't need them. Fruit pastels, every day, Michael, fruit pastels. Can't beat them. Wine gums are a little bit hard for me, and I like the sugar on the fruit pastels, so I hope that one answers your question. Next question is from P-Dash, again off Twitter, and he's asking me regarding my practice throughout the winter, what hasn't worked well for me, or what I've done and hasn't been great. To be honest with you, what hasn't worked great for me was the start of the winter, where I was practicing with no goals. I was just hitting balls at the range. There was no structure. I had no drills. So that's what didn't work great for me. Unstructured practice. Hitting balls is great for keeping you loose, but I'm practicing the same mistakes over and over again. They say practice makes perfect. No, it doesn't. Practice makes perfect. And the start of the winter, my practice wasn't perfect, and I wasn't seeing a huge amount of improvement back end of last year. Since that's changed, obviously results have started to come. So yeah, that's what didn't work great for me throughout the winter, was literally unstructured practice. So for those of you who are trying to improve, and you are going to the range and you are practicing, get yourself some drills, get a structured practice plan. Once you've got that, you will see improvements. I have, and I think anybody I know that has a structured plan, you see improvements, and that's the way forward, to be fair. Next question is from Richard Main, buggy driving past, sorry for the noise. Is from Richard Main, again on Twitter. Thanks for the nice comments about the great start to the season, Richard. It's been a long time coming. And he's asking what my good start to the season is down to, and it follows on from that last question: structured practice. So towards the back end of last year, I was struggling with my putting, and I was just, again, no structure around my practice, be it long game or short game. I bit the bullet and had a lesson with my good friend, who put me square. My putting has been absolutely brilliant since. I've had a handful of 3-putts since the year started. So lesson. Well, I've had a couple of lessons. I've had one on my driving as well. So lessons is definitely one thing that I'm putting it down to, and structured practice and fitness. Whilst I'm not losing a huge amount of weight, I'm getting fitter and stronger through my core. I'm not losing weight because I don't really want to. I'm still eating what I want to eat. So my output is less than my input calorie-wise, but I'm still getting stronger, which is what I need. So yeah, those 3 things have made a massive improvement to my game, Richard. So improved fitness and strength, couple of golf lessons to tweak my poor areas, and structured practice around those lessons. That has been the fundamental changes from the end of from last year to this year, and the improvements have come no end. I've just had a fit-in at the National Titleist Fitness Centre at Celtic Manor. And obviously my last lesson with my pro was on my driver. I had numbers in my head that I needed to improve on. I've just seen those numbers on the screen. Different software, I've used GC Quad with my pro, and I've just used TrackMan now here. But the numbers wise they're massively improved, which is why I'm now seeing 70% fairways in regulation, which is going up every round. So yeah, structured practice, fitness and lessons definitely has worked for me. And seeing the results of those lessons come to fruition is fantastic. It just spurs you on to do better. Now, the next question is by Alex Etches. Yes, the Alex Etches of Alex Etches Golf Box TV. His new channel is called, which is the same as the old channel, just rebranded. He asks me, would I rather 9 holes with Tiger Woods or a night out on the lash, piss, on the beers, whatever you want to call it, with all expenses paid, night out on the lash, with John Daly in Las Vegas? And when I first read the question, I thought it was an easy answer. Tiger Woods, 9 holes. Because growing up, that's what you want. You want 9 holes of golf with Tiger Woods, 18 holes of golf. Why wouldn't you? But then I thought, I watched him in The Match with Phil Mickelson. Got no banter. It would be the most boring 2.5 hours of my life. Yes, I'll probably take something away from it because I played with a fantastic golfer. Would there be many memories? Would there be good memories? Well, there'd be good memories, of course it would, but no. Sitting thinking about it, I would love to go on the beers with John Daly. All expenses paid in Vegas, because that's just got such an amazing time written all over it. The guy is hilarious. He's funny. He literally doesn't care. It'd be an amazing night. It would be a great night. And let's be fair, Tiger Woods would probably turn up anyway. And I'd start the night off at Top Golf, so I'll still get golf in. So yeah, Alex, night out with John Daly would be the one. Now, final few questions is from Mark Higgins. He goes golf off Twitter. He's asked me 3. Again, back to who's that golfer? It's a British Masters question around, would I like to see a different course? To be honest with you, Mark, I don't mind seeing it wherever it's at. I like seeing it at Close House. But yeah, as long as it's a good course with good infrastructure, I don't really mind where it would be. You know, it'd be nice to see it at Woburn or Wentworth. They'd be nice. Again, I'd like to see it here at Celtic Manor. British Open. Let's see it somewhere outside the UK. So yeah, I'd like to see it maybe here. But yeah, I would like to see it somewhere other than. It would be nice to see it travel round, as long as it was spread evenly, if you like, across England, Wales, Scotland, Northern Ireland. So yeah, that'd be nice. The best track I've played. Obviously, I've been a member at the Forest of Arden. Can't rule that out. Played obviously the Belfry, the Brab, which are both fantastic courses. Played up in Slaley Hall, again another great course. Hold a few senior events there, but it's not the best course I've played. changes its name all the time. It's either Swindon Pines or Swindon Ridge. It's in Wombourne, in the West Midlands. It's amazing. I can't imagine. I want to say the Prince's course or the Duke's course at Woburn. It's very, very similar. Pine trees. The first 3 holes are pretty open until you get into the forest. Wow. It's amazing. It literally is breathtaking. It's a great test of golf. It's fantastic views. It's in fantastic condition. And when I played, it was about 35 quid a round. It's a bargain as well. Seriously, have a look. I'll try and find the links for it. And if I find the right links, I will pop them in the description. It is a great, great course. The facilities leave a lot of design sense of the clubhouse and the driving range. Bit dated, bit tired. But this, I'm going back a few years now, so that could have changed. But honestly, it is the best course I have ever played. It's amazing. Honestly, it's fantastic. So yeah, definitely that. His next question is, what's my 5-iron carry? 176. 186. 186, sorry. Yeah, 186 is my 5-iron carry at the minute. Might be a little bit longer if I get some new irons after this fitting. Yeah, about 20 yards further. But yeah, 186 is my current 5-iron carry. And he asked me another question, and the answer to that question is yes, yes, yes. And the question is, do I want to play in a pairs event with him, pairs open somewhere this year? Yes, Mark, like we said, we'll get it looked into. And for definite, I would love to play in a pairs open with you. That'd be fantastic. And that wraps up this episode, guys. Just a quick one. I've rattled through those quickly, but I've got a big long ass drive to get home now. So yeah. And for anybody, just a quick side note, for anybody that is looking to get custom fit, do it. Do it at a proper custom fit. Don't go to a fitting day. I went to a fitting day for my current irons. I've just been to a custom fit, so I've been to Titleist National Custom Fit Centre today, and eye-opening, like completely changed. Like within just over 12 months, I can't understand how I've changed so much. Like I've grew, my clubs should be an inch longer. I'm not sure my fitting process. I'm sure my fitting experience was the first time, but yeah. Go to a custom fit centre. So if you want Mizuno, go to Bearwood Lakes or anywhere else. TaylorMade, Celtic Manor, the Belfry, the Forest of Arden. Again, Titleist here at the Celtic Manor. Great experience. Great. The range, the stock they've got, it's insane. It's literally insane. Great experience. So yeah, get yourself fit. If you're going to get fit, get it fitted at a proper fitting centre. Would be my recommendation after today. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please give the video a thumbs up and leave your comments below. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And I'll see you again soon. Thank you very much.